Red Sox going to the road to try and pick up a win.
Hi everyone, this is Gabe from CGRundertow. The baseball market used to be completely saturated with a variety of different games. There was MVP baseball, triple play baseball, RBI baseball, the list goes on. However, in recent years, this number has been greatly reduced. As a few companies have signed exclusive deals with Major League Baseball, we are now only given two options. PS3 owners can play MLB The Show, but everyone else can only play one game, MLB 2K11.
On the good movement from his cut fastball. What makes it exceptional is that movement comes very late and close to the plate.
What you're seeing here is the Xbox 360 version of the game, but it's also available for all major consoles, although most people are going to be buying it for the 360, since The Show is available on the PS3. That should tell you something right off the bat. The Show is widely considered superior to this game, and although this game isn't bad, having the best baseball game title attached to your competition can be tough to deal with. The very first thing you're going to notice is that the players in the game all look kind of fake. Brian Wilson and a few other stars look okay, but most of my beloved Pittsburgh Pirates don't look anything like their real-life counterparts. In addition, many of the shadows seen on faces have a really jagged, unfinished look. Stadiums and fields are a completely different story. These ballparks look absolutely amazing, and they are all completely accurate to the real thing.
Here's the pitch. A big swing on this one and a high drive deep to right. What a grab by Gardner.
Gameplay in MLB 2K11 is pretty unique compared to other baseball games in recent years. There's no longer a meter to time your pitches, but instead, different pitches have a different control stick pattern. Match this pattern with what is shown on screen, and you throw a perfect pitch. Mess it up, however, and you might end up throwing a ball right over the plate. This play style is meant to challenge the player, so you will be getting hit around at first. You really feel like you're getting better over time, and eventually you can throw pitches that are impossible to hit. Batting also uses a control stick system, but this one is built more around timing than placement. It's a pretty simple concept. See the ball, hit the ball. But it can get a little frustrating when the game doesn't make it clear whether the pitch is going to be a ball or a strike. I can't really call that a flaw though, as that is just a sign that the pitcher has some skill. If you're using a skilled pitcher, you will sometimes see a flashing area of the strike zone appear right before the pitch is shown, and if you aim your swing in this direction, you'll usually get a hit. There's nothing more fun than sitting back on a breaking ball and knocking it into the river.
Going back and getting...
There's a swing, a ball hit high, deep, straight away left field. Gone, a two-run.
Although the normal baseball modes are fun, the best single-player mode in the game is, without a doubt, My Player mode. This mode allows you to create a character from scratch and move them up through the minors. As you get better, you eventually get the call to the big leagues. This mode lets you skip through all plays that your player doesn't have an impact on, so you're never just standing around. With all that out of the way, it's time to talk about what most of you are going to be caring about. How's the multiplayer? It isn't perfect by any means, but it all works relatively well. The game usually gives you a pretty fair matchup, and the scores are pretty accurate to a real baseball game. With that being said, you will sometimes have to deal with that dude that puts 15 runs on you in one inning. Does that mean that I'm going to get up and quit the game? Of course not. Be a man and take the beating. This is the only realistic baseball game available for the Xbox 360, so if you don't have a PS3, you don't really have any other options. Although it does have a few problems, the game is overall a stellar recreation of the baseball experience. It definitely could be better, and there are a few errors along the way, but it is definitely worth checking out MLB 2K11.
Up the middle, and Phillips picks it up. Wide throw, can't get him at first base. And he throws it away, and everybody's safe. And Jimmy Rollins goes down swinging. That is strike three.